Eagles Nation. It's your boy D Star back again with another one of them videos, man. I'm just gonna really start calling my other room in the house, the green room, when I'm in here. I just come to talk to y'all about really what's been taking place. Um, you know, I've been kind of sitting on the win that we got over the Cowboys. A win is a win. It's a big win for us. Let me just let me just run it down for y'all. It's a big win for us. Carson Wentz getting a win in a playoff atmosphere, albeit it was at home. Those are difficult for players to get because when players look at it, you have requirements, you have expectations being at home. The crowd, if you don't give them something to cheer for, especially our crowd, you know what they gonna do. They gonna boo you. They gonna tell you, hey, listen, I need you to play better. I expect you to play better. I didn't come through these turnstiles and pay my hard-earned cash money and sit here with my kids and my family or my friends and to see y'all come out here and poo-poo it. Don't poo-poo the situation. Y'all get what I'm saying? Um, Carson Wentz, 31 of 40, 319, touchdown. We left points out there on the field. You know what I mean? There were still plays to be made, but it's never a perfect game. It's never a perfect game. It's never gonna be a perfect game. Um, when it comes down to our running back situation, Jordan Howard is on the way back. Jay Ajayi cut. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things moving. Lane Johnson not practicing. You know that's okay. That's okay. We know Lane gonna give it a go when he can. Uh we know the news on Deshaun Jackson. He'll be available uh round two, not division round. Yeah, he'll be available yeah, division round, sorry. Not wild card weekend. When it comes down to the Philadelphia Eagles, we have guys making plays. Sidney Jones again. That's the second time in 3 weeks Sidney Jones has made plays. Um, Doug Peterson. Can't say enough about Doug. The coach knows what to do. He knows what to do, what buttons to push on our players when it comes down to it. When it comes down to it, Eagles Nation, our coach is a diamond for us. Certain times, we nitpick with him because that's what we gonna do. I mean, hey, he's ours. But when somebody else talking about him, you know what time it is. We band together and we get on him. Hey, we gonna jump down their throat and let them know you ain't talking about our coach. You ain't talking about Dougie P with that. Come on now, miss us with that. But listen, when it comes down to it, moving forward against the Giants, guys like, oh, people saying, y'all gonna overlook the Giants. No, we're not. We've been in playoff mode for 3 weeks now. 3 straight wins. We looking for number 4. It don't matter who it's against. It's against NFL rosters. If they not good enough, they shouldn't be in the NFL. We got guys off the practice squad. You know what I mean? We got guys. We got guys coming up. We got to research just to know them. We got a safety out there, Marcus Epps. You know what I mean? Out there. Hasn't made many plays for us, but listen, hasn't been a liability for us as well. You know, we have guys like Greg Ward, Boston Scott, you know, Dallas Goddard making plays, J.J. Arthego-Whiteside out there making plays for us. That's all we can ask from these guys. It's all we can ask. And like Wentz say, they believe, they're all ears. They're eager to learn. They're eager to make plays for us at the end of the day. They're not on a, they don't have a certain agenda, certain yards they need to meet for contracts. They're not in the contract year, so to speak. But don't get this wrong. They're looking to solidify their position on the roster for 2020. Believe that, Eagles Nation. Believe that. I mean, I don't really want to say it until we beat the Giants. Then we can start talking about, Seahawks, watching that game between the San Francisco 49ers and yada, yada, yada. We can go into detail about that. We can dive deeper into that. I'm just great. That's a solid position for us to be in. That's the greatest Christmas present I really got. And my kids being happy, of course. But, and the family being alive, you know what I mean? But, and us playing meaningful football in the month of December with the potential of playing in January. And who knows, when we get in the dance, who knows? I mean, we're not a team that'll do a one and done. You know, we gonna kinda hit and stay. You know? Last year, hey, it happened. Alshon dropped the ball. We won't have Alshon in the playoffs this year. We're grooming Arcega-Whiteside. We're grooming some of these other guys, some of these other cats to come in and make plays. Hey, we'll see what we got when we get there. As far as everything else, we focused on going to the Meadowlands, up the Turnpike, taking care of the New York Giants. They on our list this week. You guys in the way. We trying to get this division crown, and we trying to make something happen. We ain't with all that. We ain't with all that talking. Listen, Saquon, Daniel Jacobs, Slayton, Ingram, Shepard, Golden Tate. We need to focus. Our defense need to be focused. Heat that boy up. Touch him up. Make him feel it. From the open kickoff. Open tip-off. Kickoff, tip-off, it don't even matter. Off rip. Get on them boys. Get on them. Until that clock strikes 0 in the fourth quarter. Then we can call the dogs off. Because like people saying, we got the ski masks out. Man, listen. And we looking to come up in some people's house and upset them. And make them cut them lights off. That's what we looking to do. In football terms. These teams, they got aspirations of holding that Lombardi in February. Down in Miami. You see what I'm saying? We get in them playoffs, we can have a whole different conversation. Because we will be part of the conversation. We not worried about nothing else. We worried about beating the Giants, getting in the playoffs. Then we can talk about other teams. We can really get into it, and it's really going to mean something. Because as far as the national media right now, they're still talking about what the Dallas Cowboys did wrong. How about you talk about what the Philadelphia Eagles did right? How about that? How about you talk about that? How about you run tell that? Because it's difficult for you to talk about it, right? It's difficult for you to talk about it because you don't know about it. At the end of the day, give us our credit. Stop poo-pooing on it. Stop raining on our parade. Stop looking at us like, oh, that team, you know, man, they just got lucky, man, you know, some. We're always hurt come December. These other teams not banged up like us. So what are these teams' excuses? Because you're not using it when you're talking about us. You're not chalking that up when you're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. You just be like, oh, they just didn't get it done. Oh, man, quarterback, not a leader. Oh, man, you know, everybody trying to crown him like he done won something. Listen, we're looking to get back in the playoffs for the third straight year and represent our football team and do what it is that we do. Make noise. Make noise. We not in it just to be in it. We're trying to get as close to the stage as we can get. And the stage is the Super Bowl. New York Giants. That's what we focused on. Sunday, 3:25. New York Giants. It's that time, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Being in this position right now, does it make you just move around when you shopping during the holidays and the new year and, you know, getting new things and making returns? Does it just put a smile on your face when people talk about football or talk about your shirt or your lanyard or your hat or whatever, and they go, man, the Eagles, man, what you think they're going to do when they get in the playoffs? That's the type of stuff that puts a smile on my face. I smile first, and then I go, well, you know, anything can happen. You know, we're how many battles we've been in, how many wars we've been in. You see what I'm saying? Like, other teams can't really talk about that like that. We have We have primetime games. This doesn't scare guys on our team, young guys included. It don't. They come from big universities. They're used to this, playing in front of big crowds. Miles Sanders just said it. Coming from Penn State, I'm sorry, but I'm used to playing in front of 100,000 at home. The whiteout. I'm like, yeah. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You're not scared of this stage. You're not scared of it. Yes, it's different, but it's also not intimidating. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I mean, I'm in the green room and I'm out. I'm gonna let y'all know how I'm feeling, man.